These quinces were not very well planted. Continuing my policy of sharing my mistakes and failures, not, I hope, because I hate myself or want to, make myself look stupid, or to deny the fact that a lot of things have gone very well, but to, if possible, pass on some instruction. As the old proverb goes, a wise man learns from his mistakes, a wiser man learns from other people's mistakes. But as you can see, these quinces are overlapping. Obviously these, I think these are Serbian spruces. They're obviously these rather beautiful spruce trees, and the other trees in this oval spinney. These trees were not the 35 feet tall that they were when I planted these quinces, but they could have been predicted to have been, I could have made a better judgment. There are three choices for this tree. I should say it fruits, it definitely fruits, but the fruits don't come to much and they rot a lot. You get a lot of rot on them because this corner is very wet, very limited air circulation coming through, and this is not a good place for these quinces to be. What I'm proposing to do, and I'm allowing myself 2 hours to do it, I'm going to dig this up with as big a root ball as I can and move it in that direction, where I have a few other quince trees, in order to develop a small area which is a little corner of the orchard given over to quince. Well, here I made a little bit of progress. Oh my goodness, do I need this exercise? I'm so unfit. Thank you for all those who've observed that I'm overweight and need to lose weight. I did know that, thank you for your kindness. Yeah, what am I doing here? I needed to get another tool, this one. What I'm doing is, I've started by digging about a spade deep all around the perimeter, about 3 feet out. Wherever I find a root, I'm trying to spare it. It's a root here, for example. So I'm just trying very carefully to pull the earth back. I'm raking the earth down away from the roots, doing as little damage as I can into the edge, and then obviously breaking a few roots that can't be helped, and then just moving this earth out from here, just freeing up the roots, sparing as much as I can. When you do this, by the way, and Raymond Bush used to do this on quite a big scale, moving even 20-year-old trees, obviously you've got to balance. You're going to lose a lot of root, you can't help that. Balance the tree by cutting back quite a lot of top growth. Obviously you'll need to stake this tree if I ever get it out and replant it, and obviously you won't let it fruit in the first year, but according to Raymond Bush you can do this to quite old trees and be successful. Let's give it a shake every now and then, a little pull, not too violent, just to see where the roots are. Okay, I've severed those roots and dug them around as well as I can within reason. I've pushed the tree over. Now with the tree in that position, I'm going to excavate underneath it from this side as far as I can. When I've finished doing that, I'll lift the tree up and push it over at another angle. Getting there. This is all to teach me to avoid planting a tree in the wrong place. It's a good rule of thumb. Do not plant a fruit tree 15 feet away from a group of evergreen fir trees which are capable of growing to 100 feet tall, which will rob the light, prevent moisture circulating. I've got an hour and a quarter on this so far, and being as unfit as I am, I've had to stop for a minute. Well, quite a lot of root there, quite a lot of root. Obviously I've left a lot behind, but I've got a lot. Here we are, nearly there. Now I know I've often said it takes 2 people to plant a tree, and they should take their time over it because they can't have anything more they want to do. But Julia is actually too busy to help me this morning. Dug a hole, dug a little recess to let that big root go into, and I'm going to dig away a little bit more here and a bit more there. And hey, the tree's standing up. A bit classic FM on the car radio. Beautiful colours, by the way, of the golden willow, and behind that the dogwood. Very lovely. If we weren't so dog tired, we'd be making some Christmas wreaths out of those. Oh, it's tiring, yeah. Okay, done it. This needs staking. This tree has been uprooted with as much care as I could do. It's taken me about 3.5 hours altogether to dig this tree up to the best of my ability and move it. If I'd been more fit, I could maybe have done it in half the time, but it's a difficult job. Probably would take 2 people 2 hours to dig up and move a tree this size. Next year, I won't know what this is going to do until next year. I'm assuming it'll survive through the spring, through the winter rather. Well, it's not making any new root growth. You know, there's the argument whether you plant at the end of the beginning of the growing season, whether you plant at the beginning of the planting season, so November, December, or whether you wait and put it into a growing soil, a warming soil. I'm not sure which is the best thing to do. And I've got so much to do this winter that I'm starting early. What I will do is, I've got some mud on the tree. I'll wash that off, and need to put a stake here. Well, we'll see what happens. I promised to return to this tree in 2014, and whether it survives or whether it does not, I'll show you.